Hey, what's up guys, it is I, Mark Yoon, and today I'm bringing you another hopefully exciting video. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is the Nina Williams trailer that dropped for Tekken 8, and man, I have a lot to say about it. So we're actually going to watch the trailer right now. I'm going to show it to you in full, and then I'm going to actually talk about it.
Your luck is run out.
Get ready for the next battle! Tekken 8! New challenger!
Going somewhere?
Nina Williams!
Isn't it past your bedtime? You're not getting away. Die in silence. Goodbye. That was disappointing.
I was not ready. I was not prepared to be as amazed by this trailer as I was. If that makes any sense. Like, Nina Williams to me is like a guaranteed character in Tekken. It's not somebody I was like super excited about having because like she's just always there. And she hasn't always been the most interesting character. There's been times where she's had her moments, but it seems like in recent years it's just like few and far between. But the one thing that I wanted to talk about is like apparently rage arts are back. I know this is going to be at the detriment of some people and the positive for others. Personally, I like the flashy like ultimates. However, it does get a little old when you're doing it competitively, especially like online. Being able to do like 40% damage with one touch of a button is sometimes annoying, and it's not always the most easy to avoid. I mean, there's a lot that you can do to counter those, but they do look really cool when you pull them off, and hers is no exception. It does look pretty intense. Now, the one thing I will say is that, like, I know this statement's going to be outdated by the time, like, next generation pops off, or even the end of this generation, but I was, like, actually wowed by the graphics. Like, it looks really, really good. The game just looks good, and it's got me, like, excited and pumped for, like, what this generation, like, really has to offer, especially in terms of fighting games and other genres, too. But I was just, like, so into it based on the graphics alone. And Nina looks great. Like, I mean, there's some weird choices that they made with her, but it's, like, a classic-style Nina. It doesn't seem like she's more of a straight-up assassin like she used to be. It seems more like she's into, like, espionage now. Like, maybe she's working, like, behind the scenes. It's not clear from the trailer whether or not she's still, like, employed by, like, Kazuya, or whether it's Jin, or, like, doing her own thing. Like, you just never know with Nina. She likes to play the sides. But, there's definitely, like, momentum-wise, like, her attacks have never looked better. The way that she's, like, using her rage art in there, and the way her rage art actually looked was, like, incredible. Paul, with his hair like that, in motion, looked a lot better than, like, when it was just, like, the still image, like the Karen cut people are calling it. But, I do like where the game's going. Like, I do like, I'm getting pretty hyped and excited for it. I just like hope that like there's a lot more customization options than there were in the previous games. from Tekken Tag 2 and on. But I do really like the way the movement looks. I really like the way the camera angles are handling the situations. I really like the lighting. I like the everything about the graphics engine is just like calling out to me. But I don't know, like it wasn't like super intense, right? Like it's not like a lore heavy trailer. It's just like a trailer showing Nina Williams, who's obviously going to be in the game. Like, what Tekken game hasn't she been in? But I don't know, man. I think that, like, if anything, beyond just being for Nina, like, this trailer's just got me more hyped for Tekken 8 just based on, like, everything surrounding Nina. And, like, no offense to Nina or Nina stands out there. Like, Nina is a cool character. You gotta get the double slap in every once in a while and shoot people in the face with rockets. But beyond the character alone, just seeing the game in action, it's not like a CG, like, cutscene trailer or a seamless CG trailer where, like, the graphics is going right into the CG. Like, this engine, it just looks so beautiful, and, like, the game is, like, looking so good and hyping me up for that. So I'm sorry if this is kind of a shorter video. I just wanted to do a quick reaction to the trailer. There wasn't much to cover, so I tried to extend my thoughts about it and, like, the overarching, like, gameplay aspect of it. So we'll get into more of that as more trailers release and more characters are announced, and hopefully we'll get a few surprises in there, not just, like, the main cast of characters. Tekken usually pretty much has a robust selection of characters, like, even from the jump. So it's not really like one of those games I'm worried about not having like a ton of characters to be able to like play around with. DLC like not withholding, like I'm sure like we'll get that too. The last Tekken game we were playing that for years. I mean Tekken 7 came out in like 2015. I know it didn't come to America until like 2000 and I think 18, around similar time with like Soul Calibur. But like it's been in the arcades in Japan since like 2015, so it's a pretty old game. But as good as that game looked now, like, even the trailers, like, I know we were like, well, let's get past the CG trailers and let's just get into, like, the actual meat and potatoes in the gameplay so we can make our final decisions. But now that we're getting actual gameplay footage and trailers, oh, man, it looks awesome. So I am definitely ready for the next battle, and I hope you guys are too. Leave your comments in the comment section down below, and check us out on Discord, where you can continue the conversation about this or Soul Calibur or anything else, Dragon Ball, whatever you want to talk about. Any and all thoughts are always welcome in the comment section down below, and as I always say, guys, I love it, thank you,
and thank you.